Hey guys, welcome back to D&D with Filthy and Friends. Before I do a quick recap, let me just introduce the players one more time for those of you just tuning in for the first time. We have Xilo playing Sniven the Bard. We have JoINrbs from, you may know him from his streaming channel or YouTube if you don't check them out, playing Tim the Wizard, the Bladesinger Wizard. We have Kevin playing Thaddeus, and then we have Adam as our GM, who's playing with distance as an expression of artistry today. And then me, of course, FilthyRobot, playing Chakolth, the Hexblade Warlock. And quick recap of the last session of play. We have found more out about this sneaky monastery that we're in. These monks seem to be supporting or at least allowing to exist some greater evil beneath the monastery. This monastery has been desecrated, and the what's the word I'm looking for? Procession of people who went missing. We've found some of them finally in the dungeons beneath this monastery. So we've managed to sneak past some large, I think, ogre-ish guards and find these prisoners, and are in the process of figuring out a way to get them out of the monastery and then continue to address the evil that lies beneath it. So I think that's where we're going to continue on. And what do you have for us, Adam?
All right. So we're here. And I think we just, like you said, we just sneaked past with all the prisoners. So it's up to you. I think you guys are going to take them upstairs and go from there, I think.
Right.
Yeah, so we just
You've
exited.
already done that?
Okay. And who was chatting with these guys? Anyone remember? Who was primary form of communication with them? Was it Sniven?
Mostly Sniven, yeah.
All right, you want to tell them what we've decided, Sniven?
I mean, basically, just like off camera at the end of last session, we decided that we were just going to keep him like somewhere in the top level, right? Like where there's like basically places where they can rest and eat and drink and stuff like that, because we wanted to clear out some more of the dungeon underneath without going like super far into the dungeon and encountering whatever thing that the Lich said was even down, like super down here.
Yeah.
We still wanted to like clear out some of the nasties on like
This level.
sort of basement floor 1. Yeah.
Although he also said stay out of his section because his section is also dangerous.
Right. We're also not trying to
Piss off the Lich.
Piss off the Lich, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Sir Renwick, for now, we're all buddy-buddy with him.
Right. So I think since we like snuck past these guys, it basically is just like bring them to the like the kitchen type place.
Okay.
Yeah,
with this food.
I was just trying to decide where the best place was to put them in case
The garden.
they had to...
They've been stuck up underground for weeks and weeks. They probably would like some fresh air and freshly grown vegetables. I think the gargoyle garden would make a lot of sense.
I'm thinking I was in agreement that maybe the kitchen. There's food, there's water, and there's a back door that's like a way to run away if they need to. I don't know.
Perfect.
Okay.
Keep in mind that there are gargoyles in this hallway.
Yeah, let's not use that hallway. Let's use the southern road.
But it might be a good lesson for them not to touch anything or go anywhere if we
Right.
walk them down this corridor first.
Oh, with them hoping that a gargoyle comes to life, and then we kill it, and then they're like, "Listen."
No,
see
you just
this
don't say
spot?
anything. The kids run off and start touching things like kids do, and then gargoyle.
Right. But if they see that it comes to life while we're there to protect them,
Yeah? Everyone on board?
Wait for the killing the children method or the southern hallway method?
I mean, I'm up for either, really. 50-50.
Well, the southern hallway has the benefit that we walk through like knee-deep pools of blood on the way.
yeah, I'm okay with that also.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, let's just go there.
does someone
Let's
want to,
just
like, I could, like, minor illusion some balloons or something as we're walking down the corridor.
Sure.
It's fine.
We'll both
I
do
feel
that.
like this is,
All right.
I feel like this is like minor detail that isn't
Well, I
important.
want to do this. I give Sniven a little bouquet of balloons as he's leading the
jeez.
group out once we're in the corridor for the children.
Where did you get them from?
I make them
with
with
the
minor
minor
illusion.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they all sort of clap and cheer at you as you do that.
Perfect. It's because I care.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do have a minor illusion. For a minute, I'm like, I don't have minor illusion. I'm like, that would have been awkward. But no, it's good. It's good. Okay, so we're going to move upstairs, bring them to the room with all the bread and the monk corpses. Do we move the monk corpses or leave them?
It's
part of the fermentation process.
Exactly.
For getting the proper yeast for these breads.
Exactly. So just cool, and just bring all the people there.
Like in this room, not in the actual kitchen. Or
Both,
kitchen.
basically.
in the kitchen.
I think kitchen. There's water, there's food, there's a way out.
Yeah.
There's 17 of them, so basically those 2 rooms.
Sure, that sounds fair. We'll split them up.
Yeah, but that's a 30 by 40 room. That's a conference center.
They're going to be here for like 8 hours, potentially. So.
Well, I mean,
all right.
Combat rounds are only 6 seconds. I mean, the last time we walked into combat.
That was going to be the time that I was like, okay, listen, if we're not back in like 8 hours, you guys should just go back to town.
Okay. But what you're telling them, is, I assume, and I'm guessing here, is essentially the way could be dangerous. We have unfinished business here. We don't expect this to take it too long. If you guys are able to stay quiet and stay safe and, eat, get some rest, we'll be back to escort you home.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Sounds good.
Use
so
some
I guess
rags, make some bandages. Yeah.
Basically, just tell them, okay, just rest here, stay in these 2 rooms. Like, we'll be traveling in roughly 8 hours, and just, if for whatever reason we don't come back in 8 hours, then you guys have to make the journey south back to town on your own.
Do we want to warn them about the lever that releases the giant killing beetle, or no? Just let them play on that. I mean, I could like minor illusion that up so it looks like some sort of like fun little game area.
We're hoping they don't go in that room at all. That would be like them not doing what we said. So they deserve to get eaten at that point.
Yeah, we have keys, so we could lock these doors, right?
That'd be wise. Let's lock them in.
Lock the internal doors, but not the external door.
Sure.
Right. So, like, that door and the one to the south.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's perfect.
And I mean, we chose a good room, too, because that corridor was full of bloodstains, but this room just has corpses. So it shouldn't be as intimidating.
Okay, so the first thing you see when you get the...
Actually, I'm going to... Sorry,
Oh.
Adam, can I interrupt just briefly?
Yeah.
As they're coming in, I've run ahead a little bit, but not by much. And as they're coming in, I'm dragging the corpses into this room, one at a time. As they show up, I've just got basically the last 1 or 2 there, and I give a happy wave as I get the last of the monk bodies stacked in that room.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm good.
Bruldenthar sort of comes in and, finds some kind of covering that he can and puts it over the bodies before letting, any of the children in. All the adults sort of come in and sit at the tables and start getting some food from the kitchen.
I throw some flour over the bloodstains.
Great.
I like how one of the biggest considerations in what we do with these people is how scarred for life the children will be.
Yeah, it's important to consider. You don't think so, Sniven?
No,
is this not how they treat goblin children?
Absolutely not.
I mean,
no.
actually, I suppose some of these children are probably 7 or 8. That's like a goblin adult. Do you try to speak to them like an adult? Are you like, quit your whimpering and whining?
Short guy. You're a short human for being sold.
No? All right. Sorry, Adam. I didn't mean to interrupt past that just one moment.
That's fine. And that was it. That was all they did.
Okay.
So you guys locked them in the room. Do you say anything to Brulthendar as you leave? Obviously, you tell him all that information that you've just told me.
He's the one that specifically has to lead them back to town to the south if we don't come back in 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the rest of us, we're still fully I think the last thing we did was fully rest before everything. So we're just basically ready to go back down into the dungeon and just clear the place out.
So the question is, do we dive into the ogres, or do we go through the big staircase in the temple and start looking around for trouble there?
That is a good question. At the moment, the ogres are friendly to us. We could either exploit their knowledge of us as someone who's not hostile to try to surprise them, or we could just try to avoid them entirely as a fight. Though I do have the feeling that long run we're not going to want to leave ogres beneath the monastery. In some words, we might have to deal with them anyways.
I kind of feel like if we were to just like walk past them again, then there's always the potential of us fighting something else, and then the ogres figuring out that we are hostile.
Except
and
they're
then
really
we're surrounded.
stupid. That might be able to work to our advantage. We might be able to, if they come charging in, what's the ruckus? And we're like, we give them the sigil again, and we're like, these men are attacking us. Who's to say they believe them over us? I mean, we might have ogres on our side.
I feel like that's risky.
I feel like it's risky too, but it seems like the correct play.
You want to?
Yeah.
See,
You want to risk that? All right.
Yeah.
we could easily go get them and says the abbess says follow us and find a room to throw them into and let them fight whatever, you know. Hey,
Do you want to bring them down to fight the beetle? We can say the beetles
yeah,
escaped, and we need them.
We
That's what I was-
could tell them, hey, the abbess said, okay, we got to clear out this Umber Hulk because we know it's an Umber Hulk now, so I'm not metagaming. And like to say that, okay, specifically the abbess ordered you guys down here to clear this guy out. It's because it's like run its usefulness, and we need to kill it now. So
And
like,
then we kind of help the fight, and then whoever's surviving, we clean up.
Exactly, and whoever's winning, we kill them at the end.
What do you guys think? A little bit of trickery? Thaddeus? Is this go
I think
against?
that's terribly mercenary. I accept.
It sounds very dishonest. I love it.
Perfect. All right, so that's the plan. All right,
I love
Sniven.
that.
Sniven, I'll do the sigil. You do the talking to the ogres.
All right.
1 second. Do we need them? Do we need to personally find the downstairs connection rather than lead them up and lead them back down? Because there's reason to suspect these two things connect.
Oh,
under
that's
here.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
it's
Maybe we just start off just like
Well,
going north.
except if we keep walking back and forth in front of them, I guess at some level we habitualize them to the fact that we're around. But on another level, it's more interactions, more success we need for that.
Yeah, we would have to go down on the bug side. We aren't with them right now, so
I
they've
see.
only. We go down on the bug side. We explore through that door. The only door on the bug side is the one the humans ran through. The monks ran through and died.
Well, we
Yeah.
can see, that we can see that west one that someone's pinging.
Then we'd have to go through the
The door of death.
Right.
Umber Hulk to get to it.
Right. So, I guess we're kind of assuming that Eastern Umber Hulk door somehow leads up to this one, just because
Didn't we
Well-
learn too that there was a trap door that kind of dropped into the Umberhuck pit?
I think
I
it
think
releases.
that was meta. I think that was something that Adam told us after the fact.
Oh, okay, we didn't learn that in character.
Right.
No, you learned that the lever interacts with that room in some way.
Right.
Yeah, I think it probably raises the bars or open the doors.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what you guys have hypothesized, but you haven't proved otherwise yet.
I think we have a failsafe, idiot-proof plan. Let's act on it.
What? Just pull the
Alright,
lever and
let's
see what
do it.
happens.
I know. I was thinking we'd get the ogres involved. I mean, if you just want to go that route, we can fight an Umber Hulk. We'll figure out how dangerous that is after it splatters Thaddeus across the room or something. So
So it's just tell the ogres that okay, we kill the Umber Hulk and just see what direction they walk.
I would
follow them.
I would
Invoke
run in and
them,
say,
yeah.
I would run in and say, the abbess needs your assistance. The Umber Hulk is loose. We are going to support you. Let's get to the Umber Hulk and just see where they go.
Okay.
Are we going to let it loose before we do that?
No.
We could leave one of our party
We're
in
gonna
that room.
tell them to go down these stairs, and then we're gonna pull the lever. That's my.
Oh,
my
I
read.
like that. I like that. Just tell them to come with us. The abbess told us that you need to help us get rid of the Umber Hulk because the Umber Hulk has passed its usefulness.
It's an ogre
and then when
too.
they go
Play
down-
up his strength. Say like, the creatures escaped and the abbess wants your muscle and your power to
Right,
help us get
right.
it back in. That's an ogre.
Nothing can stop you.
He's got a head the size of your body, Sniven, but a brain the size of your toe. It will be
Right.
all right.
Oh, and we know his name.
Yeah.
Girth?
Jarth, maybe.
Wow.
Jurth?
you wrote that down?
Jarth?
I feel like
Fark, I didn't write it down, I don't think.
I threw out my notes in accident this week, so yeah.
I think it's Jurth. I'm just trying to grab it.
I seem
I
to-
think
make
it's
sure.
Jarth.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a 10B.
I got the wrong way.
Are these guys gonna
Yeah, I got the wrong way.
notice if we take them up to the normal floor? that
Yeah,
there's
that's a
monks
really good
everywhere?
point. Do we want to hide dead monks?
Well, you've explained to them that you've come here to, like, you fought to get to them, right? So they're aware of that's something that you did to get there.
Well,
so
we
I guess
mean
the
Jurth.
adults.
We're talking about the ogre.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We take the ogre upstairs, and there's a bunch of dead monks.
I mean,
They might
I
wonder.
personally think we should get the corpses out of the way. I could just drag them back into the room with the children, like a bunch more monk corpses. We could just load up in there.
If
We
you
just say
want.
that the beast killed them.
That's not a bad idea.
The Umber Hulk is
We just
slaying the monks.
Yeah. And it's not like the Abbess's corpse is there. Like, that's been
Right.
taken care of.
There you go.
Probably we just say go Jurth the ogre. I think we just say, quick, run to the temple. The Umber Hulk needs killing, and see if they go through a downstairs passage. I don't think we'd lead them.
All right.
Okay.
Sniven, you want to do it or do you want me to do it? I'll be happy to.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
All right. Can I would like to do everything I can, Adam, to assist Sniven in this farce. I would like to channel the sigil again, give supporting kind of noises where I can about any anything he says I want to elaborate on if possible. When I want to compliment Jurth a number of times if possible during this as well.
Backup body language, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
Okay, so, yeah, okay. Okay, so, Sniven will,
Oh, and actually,
work-
Sniven, one more suggestion. If they start coming up this way, no, the quickest way, instead of coming up this way.
yeah, okay, cool. And if they're like, you stupid, this is quickest way, then we just let them, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
No, maybe you suggest the underground way so it doesn't see you coming. Or
Right.
That's even better.
Something.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
Okay, so Sniven will walk up to the door and open the door and kind of quickly just walk in here and be like, Jurth! Oh, hey, Jurth and the rest of you guys.
You there, show sign.
I show sign.
Okay. And he just sort of looks at you.
Jurth, the Umber Hawk, the Umber Hawk is being a nuisance. The Abbess sent us to have you get rid of the Umber Hawk. So go to the Umber Hawk. Get rid of them.
You roll persuasion.
Okay.
Or, I don't know, would it be deception? I guess
Yeah,
it believes
100% deception. Well, you think?
I
Well,
think
deception
because
is whether or not the player believes,
he's
right?
He's kind of trusting you at the moment because you've shown him the symbol. So I think you're just persuading him rather than deceiving him.
Okay.
Because he's probably too stupid to realize it's a lie, right?
Do we have?
Roll a 4.
Does he have a? Can I assist in that persuasion in some way?
For advantage.
Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Because you're like doing all your things right.
I did say ahead of time. It was not like
No.
we're adding this post fact.
Do you want to give us one of the compliments that you use on Jurth?
Yeah, say, I've never seen a stronger looking ogre than you, Jurth. We need your help. I don't think we could do this alone.
So he just sort of points at the Urugs. Come now, Jurth smash, and he just kind of walks through this doorway.
We follow.
Like he just walks through it, like so the door just completely erupts.
It's fair. He's not super bright. He doesn't know about doors. They're challenging.
So I'm just gonna reveal this. Hang on, there's probably an easier way of doing this. So I just do that.
And Adam, just even if it's not true, just tell us the 16 made it and the 14 didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's why he's doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, does someone want to go, like, pull the lever as we're on our way?
Yeah.
Just,
Tim,
like,
can you run back to get the leather?
Disappear. Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm
So he just sort of-
set upon by gargoyles.
He turns very
That's
slowly
all
here at
about.
this corner, and then he starts like breaking into like quite a little jog, and just sort of heads down this
Oh
way.
my god, is he gonna juggernaut
I'm-
smash through something?
I'm running as fast as I can, but I
Oops.
have to go up
Sorry,
the
Simon.
stairs. Oh god, I've lost my thing. All right, I have to go up the stairs, then I have to go around here.
Go through the
down
garden.
Here. Flip
No,
over
don't go
forward.
through the garden.
Over here.
Oh,
I have
oh,
to
sorry.
unlock this door, open it, close it behind me, lock it again.
So
unlock
okay,
this
so
door,
we'll just say that
open
you
it,
left a
close
few
it
minutes
behind me,
earlier
lock
than
it.
us. Like I don't need
Oh,
to.
we're retconning this?
Yeah, I mean, what do I
All
need?
right.
You're gonna tell me you have to tie your shoe midway through that as well? That you got a little out of breath, took a breather, you had a smoke? I mean, what do I care? Just get out there, and get the freaking thing pulled.
I'm running as fast as I can here. I'm competing against a large ogre, though.
So we gave you a head start. We know Tim's pretty useless. We
Wait,
gave
he's
him
going
plenty
in the
of
back
time.
door anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys
Wow,
are just keep in step with him?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically,
This place is huge.
it is.
But we're getting a free tour via Jurth the ogre. It's wonderful. We don't have to scout this shit. We're not terrified of ambush. We got Jurth. If there's a pit trap or a log or something, we got a
Darth will
minesweeper.
get rid of it. Exactly. He'll just like step into the. He'll just like fall into the pit, and from like his stomach up, just be like just like standing out of the
But
pit.
I think we need to be prepared here because here's where it falls apart. Where the lever doesn't do what we expect it does,
And
and
we all die.
and Jarth's like, why is he still in the cage? And then it's gonna be we need to kill Jarth.
No, worse. We're coming up on the backside of the cage, and
And the lever releases the
Tim-
front and not the back.
Yes,
and
it's
just-
in Solos the Umber. Yes. Good to see how the AC works for him.
Okay.
yeah, Tim's going to be out there alone with it, and Jarth is going to be like, "Where is he?"
This is
Where's
what we call
everyone
a
at?
high risk, high reward play.
So,
Thaddeus, you'd be a little further up, I think, right?
I was watching our back base. Sure.
Yeah,
so
I need you-
I'm listening for sounds at all that anything's happening downstairs.
Okay. You roll perception.
And I want to stand here and I want to use my rope to like lasso the
Where are you-
lever.
Where are you standing? There.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are you
so-
multi-screening right now, Adam? So
Roll perception.
we're on different screens as players. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that.
All right. So you hear Tim hears a tremendous roar as the other three of you see Jarth lean backwards and slam into this enormous iron door. He just slams his way through and ends up into this room. Immediately, he takes a swing at the Umber Hulk and
Well done.
starts
So I
hitting
can-
it. These
I
three
can
then
hear
run
that
in.
they're
You can now hear that. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so
I feel
I'm
like
not going to pull the lever. I'm just gonna go take a look, like walk down the stairs carefully.
well, you could. I mean, you still maybe want that door open.
I mean, if they're fighting,
Yeah, this is probably the world's best fairy fire, by the way. Every
Oh,
one of them
easily.
affects each other.
easily.
Oh shit.
All right. Okay, so
Okay.
I'll run in as well. I guess. Do you want us to roll initiative in any way, or are we just still out of combat time?
All right. So, oh god, where did you go there, Stephen?
He went
Right.
down the
I
stairs.
just walked down the stairs,
Right,
so
so
I'm
we'll
on the
say-
same map as everyone else now.
That's fine. So if you guys just go back into this square,
Okay,
and then I'd say we can start initiative from there.
sounds good. I mean, the alternative was we just have Steve solo it all.
Sure. Okay. That sounds fun. Could you do that, Steve?
Yeah. Oh, roll initiative or solo it?
Solo it.
Well, he's got.
I'm not sure about my grappling defense.
Okay.
So
I
Yeah,
have
that's-
7 acrobatics.
That's several 16s there, hey?
yeah, so it's supposed to be your dex modifier is the next thing you use to decide, and then if those are the same, you roll again. So Bereatim has a 4 dex mod, Thaddeus has a -1, so he'd go ahead of you in the turn order.
Right. Basically, there's a point your dex mod at the end.
Yeah.
So it's 15.9 versus.
So it's Tim, then Thaddeus, then the ogre, obviously.
Yep.
And then, right. Okay. So, Chakolth.
Yeah. I
Jesus
will.
Christ.
Do I have any sense?
Sorry.
It's okay. What's up?
Something. That was just quite loud.
You just turned on music that was loud. That's all.
Oh, I don't have that on, so okay.
Right.
Do I have any knowledge of an Umber Hulk versus an ogre in terms of relative strength? I mean, maybe I've like bet on this before in an arena somewhere or something, or just like
Umber Hulk is a little worse.
You can tell that part of this Umber Hulk has been torn off, and its claws have been made. So the mandibles have been removed, but the claws are a lot bigger and sharper and scarier than you see before. So you think this one's probably a little bit more intimidating than usual.
oh,
And, Jarth seems to be quite a more sentient ogre. So he's probably a little bit brighter than usual, maybe a bit stronger than usual, maybe a bit older than usual. So
okay.
it's hard to say.
All right. Well, then I will come in and I will make a show of attacking the Umber Hulk, but I'm not actually trying to do a lot of damage.
Right.
Okay. So
You gotta pretend to attack and just not attack?
no,
or-
I'll attack, but I'm just gonna take 1 instead of my normal 3.
Sure, okay.
Okay. So I'll make a head attack. All right, it's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And I'll hit him for 9. There's no necrotic part of that. 9 slashing.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay,
then
I'm
after I
gonna
hit
hit.
him, I'll kind of move to just behind Jurth a little bit.
Alright, Tim?
And is there like a line of blood or anything on him? Like a little bit of ichor comes out of it or something? I just want visible proof that I'm doing something to him.
So you've smashed its left, like, it's got like beetle-like armor on, essentially, on it instead of skin, so you've like smashed that off of its left arm.
I yell encouragement to Jolf. You got this, Jolf!
Is that his name?
Jurth,
Jurth.
smash!
Jurth!
Does he notice? That you said
He's
his
an
name
ogre! It's a J. If I did the J sound, he's fine.
wrong? I'm gonna shoot my longbow at the beast thing.
Oh, through the bars?
Yeah.
Sure, okay. So at the Umber Hulk, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so that'll miss.
All right. And I'll yell encouragement. Something about like, I haven't seen a greater fight than this in all my life. Pull up the edge of your seat. It's all you'll need.
All the like Orogs just sort of start cheering as they hear you a little bit. Kevin?
Just as a technicality, can you reveal the top edge above my head so I know, like, whether that's a hallway?
Yeah, that's just a smooth wall.
Okay, thanks.
With a dart trap.
No meta.
Right. I think maybe I step in and yeah, I'm not gonna run near that club or that pincher right this second. I'm gonna brandish my holy symbol on my shield and just say, "Die, you mandibled fiend," and kind of waggle my hands around a little.
Yeah, like you're casting something. Do you have any cantrips as a paladin? I don't know. Do paladins get cantrips?
No.
Okay.
Okay, just takes a swing with the club. Twice. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Is that good Jesus Christ or bad
That's
Jesus Christ?
fine. That's...
He just like literally like turned this into like crab meat.
This Orog moves around to here, and this one to here, and they're all going to take a swing. 2, 3, 1, 2.
Oh, I've got a great next round.
Okay. The Sniven, Rallo.
Alright.
They also start, like, they've got these two-handed great axes, and they're just, like, chopping pieces out of the side of this Silverhawk.
Okay, so then we'll move to there, and then he will cast Fairy Fire centered on the Umber Hulk so that it hits absolutely every single hostile in here, but none of us.
Okay.
Are you able to choose a color individually?
Is that wisdom?
Dex save.
Dex, 15 DC.
Xilo, does it let you change the colors individually?
I don't think it's written specifically, so it can kind of be whatever.
Yeah, you should definitely give them different colors. Make it look like you're tagging friends and enemies for them, so they get like a sense you're trying to help.
So the Umber Hulk is like greenish, and then all the other ones are like bluish. Yeah, there you go. And then as I do that, Sniven's gonna be like, "Hey, why you stupid? Get in the way! I'm trying to get the Umber Hulk. Get the Umber Hulk."
Okay. So all the Orogs turn blue.
Okay. Well, none of them made their save. That's amazing.
The Umber Hulk and the other one.
They are fine.
Damn.
Okay. It's still pretty good, I think.
Oh, I should also, as a bonus action, do the temp HP thing.
Filthy goblin magics! What did you do to Orog?
We just need a good lie here.
Oh, wait, who says that?
Josh.
Who?
You have magic armor.
He turns around to look at you and says that as the Umber Hulk smashes him in the face.
Okay, so we all got 8 temp HP from you?
Yes.
Okay. Is what's the range on that? Is Tim in range or no?
I think it's. Ooh, that's a good call. I know it's based on. You can see within range up to 60 feet. 60 feet away. 60 feet away. So yeah, he can do it because we can see each other.
Cool.
What do you say?
Oh, as in response to that guy. I'm trying to get rid of the big guy. They got in the way. Don't blame me. Just get the Umber Hawk.
You rolled deception.
Okay.
You'll go, Filthy.
Okay. I am going to begin chanting loudly and very visually. I'm going to link this beam of this is minor illusion if we're not clear between a beam of energy between Thaddeus and I. Like Thaddeus is like his gesturing of his holy symbol has created a link between us, and we're like growing stronger or something like that. Between that, the energy kind of pulses between us, but it's just pure illusion. And I'll be done.
Is there any way to like see through an illusion? Like that?
Yeah, it's like a I think it's a wisdom check, or so. I mean, I'll link you the spell and check for you. So
I think off the top of my head, it's like wisdom saving throw, basically. Like if they have reason to believe that it isn't, and so they're like trying to.
If a creature uses its action, it's a DC intelligence save versus my my spell DC.
Oh shit, that's way better than.
Right.
Oh, just rolled intelligence.
Did he use his action to do that?
I was just seeing what the roll would be when he did.
Oh, pretty good intelligence on an ogre.
He rolled a 1.
He is convinced Thaddeus is going to be the strongest dwarf he's ever seen.
You can see that he's totally convinced. Like now that Sniven's kind of assured him, and you did that straight afterwards, you can see that he's just like Jurth smash.
Excellent. All right, that's me done.
Oh, okay, right. Of course, Tim.
But what, by the way, happened when the Umberhold smashed Jurth? Anything?
There's a huge, massive gash where these two big claws hit him along the chest, and he looks like he's taken, a severe injury. And then it bit him as well in the same spot, so he looks quite hurt.
Wow, okay.
I wonder if we should just try to keep Jurth alive here and make him ours. He'll be our mercenary.
I'm feeling sort of bad for him. I was thinking maybe I'd just betray the party and start fighting on Jurth's side.
I was going to say, like, you guys have some serious bleeding soft hearts over here. Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He seems great.
He does
good at his job.
Yeah.
All right. When Sniven dies, I'm rolling an ogre warrior.
All right. I'm gonna do a blade. I mean, I'm not using blade dance, but I'm gonna go through the motions of my blade dance without using it and use minor illusion to look impressive.
Yeah.
Kevin?
the most useless fight ever.
I did a circle.
I like how the best thing we could do on most of these turns is just act like we're doing something and just feign involvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I'll. Jeez, do I really want to help him kill this thing? I don't think so. Yeah, so I'll invoke Moradin here and say, Moradin, may your enemies fall at my feet. And I don't even care which of the 5 people are the enemies that fall at my feet, really, as long as most of them do.
Okay, do you do anything else?
Just a whole lot of vigorous hand waving and maybe some shield banging with my hammer.
Okay, so Jurth and the 3 orcs rather swing for the Umber Hulk. It kind of just sort of rolls out the way this time and seems to dodge. It takes a couple of hits on its chest, but they don't seem to do any damage to the armor. Tyler?
All right, I will cast Vicious Mockery on the Umber Hulk, and I will say,
"You really want to give it disadvantage?"
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
It's only on 1 attack.
Okay, all right.
That's wisdom, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
So the insult is to the Umber Hulk is, oh, what's that all over your face? Oh God, it's just your face.
Okay.
Do they have to understand you for Vicious Mockery to work, or no?
I don't think so.
No.
Which is really good.
For it to be super effective. So how much damage is that?
Oh, it's 1d4.
Oh no, we're next level. We're level 5 now.
Oh, it probably does scale up.
Yeah, it's
That's
a damage
good.
cantrip,
Yeah.
right?
I'll just roll it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
This is the biggest vicious mocker I've ever seen.
And damn right.
You see the Umber Hulk turn to the side, and it just takes both of its claws and snaps both the heads off of 2 of the orcs.
Holy crap! We may have made a mistake.
And then it turns around, and its mandible just bites the shoulder of the other orc, who falls down onto the floor, seemingly unconscious.
I like how Tim's outside the cage. We gotta get this cage open. Let Tim have his chance.
So we'll use that, I guess. So.
Oh,
so
she's a big beastie!
You'll go, Steven? Sorry, Filthy.
All right. I'm still not convinced that Jurth doesn't have this. So I'll take another round of minor illusion. So I finished the channeled energy between us. That beam has ceased, and then I'm gonna cast it on Thaddeus, and I'm gonna just make his chest and torso and head get bigger, but not his legs. So I'm gonna add detail, like, so it looks like he's just now this big, huge, hulking dwarf, except for his little stubby dwarf legs.
Sure.
All right, and that's what I'm gonna do for my turn.
Tim?
And it kind of like in sequence, it looks like the beam has ended and he's gotten stronger because of it.
I get it. Yep.
Okay.
I like it.
Just measuring 35, 30. I guess I'll dash to the lever, and that's my entire turn.
Is your rope still connected to that lever?
Yeah.
Kevin?
All right.
I guess it is. It's like tied here. Like, yeah, dash there instead. Sure, I'll dash here instead.
Okay.
I'll step up and go ahead and take 2 swings at that beast.
Okay.
So there's the first one.
Okay, 17's a miss.
Holy smokes. And there's the second one. Oh, and no fairy fire. So that's 2 misses.
Just quickly, Xilo, how does your temporary HP thing define allies?
I'm pretty sure I get to choose.
Okay. Can you give it to non-allied creatures if you want to? Does it say that? In other words, how do we deal with if we want to do that for Jurth at all?
Oh, I'm not healing Jurth. I'm not 100% sure is the short answer. And
Okay.
the giant full text is in a different book, so it's not easy to link.
Okay.
All right, Jet takes a big swing and hits the Umber Hulk on top of the head. It seems to sort of crunch and it makes out a shrill shriek. And then he takes a step back. You there, help kill. Jurth hurt. Is that it?
Okay, so the Umber Hulk is winning.
Does the Ember Hulk attack him as he walks back?
No.
Aw. I guess I'll just do Vicious Mockery on the guy again. But I don't have a particularly good insult, so I'm just going to roll damage.
Okay. So 5 plus.
You rolled again, the damage again.
All right. Okay. So the
No.
duty.
No, it's 2d4.
Oh, you already did it. Okay, gotcha.
I updated it, yeah.
It's now saying strength save. Is that deliberate?
It's not.
So this now turns to attack Thaddeus. 20, 23, and 18.
20, 23,
Uh,
18.
I should have my Shield of Faith on,
Do you?
and I can't. No, I did not put it on. And I can't do that as a reaction. I can only do it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
All right, so both those hit.
So you take 11, and then 14, and then 9.
Is that including his armored reduction or no?
That's without it.
11 and 14 and 9.
Somewhat -3 across the board.
Yeah.
-9, so it's just 11 and 14.
Take
Yeah.
25.
25.
25 minus.
2 massive claws slam into you on your shoulders, and then it just leans in and sort of bites you at the same time.
So I take 17 after the 10 hit points.
Yes.
Filthy?
I will attack the Umber Hulk. I'm gonna cast as a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hex on it, and then I'm going to attack the Umber Hulk with my glaive head.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a 17 to hit,
That's a miss.
and then a 9 to hit.
It's a miss as well.
All right, and then I'm going to move to there, I think. Okay.
All right. You seem to be hitting it, but just like not piercing its armor, basically.
Yeah, sure.
Tim?
I would like to use an item interaction to pull the lever.
Okay. Everybody sees the stairway turns into a slide, and the door next to Jurth springs open.
Cool. Okay.
All right, I'll cast haste on myself.
Nice.
And I will move. Do I double speed? Yeah. So I'm gonna move a long way.
You're gonna slide down the.
Yeah. How does that work? I guess as a part of my movement.
Acrobatics.
Okay. So I'm at 25
So you can make the landing.
here. And I roll acrobatics.
Yeah, that's fine. You can even do a pirouette
Go.
blade swing as you hit the floor.
How are you
All
worried
right.
about grappling with
Looking
the +7 to acrobatics?
sweet. Well, I think I die instantly if I roll 1. But other than that, it seems great. So I'm here, and then I'm like here, and I'm gonna. Let's see. I've used my action and my move. I have a bonus action which I can't actually do anything with. All right, so I'm just gonna stand here, I think.
Okay.
All right. Thaddeus, Kevin.
Oh, sorry. I can blade song as a bonus action. I'm gonna blade song as my bonus action.
All right, I think I better cast Shield of Faith because that hurt a lot. And I will yell, Jurth, the Abbess is going to be deeply disappointed in your behavior. And then dive back into the Umber Hulk there.
Okay.
And 18?
That's a hit.
Yay.
Too bad that-
14.
And then
That's a
24.
hit. Okay. You smash it and you can see the armor sort of on its upper thigh is now breaking apart, and you can see some of its exposed flesh. And as you hit it the second time, it does a lot more. Jurth kind of takes a step forward and goes, "No one stronger than me. I make Abbas proud."
Poor
In a
old
strange voice.
Jurth.
Takes a swing. He hits it on the same leg that you hit it. The monster seems to sort of lose its weight and almost tumble. Is that it?
So what happened to the other Orog?
It bled out.
Third one. Okay, bled out. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Thaddeus.
Okay.
And
Holy smokes, I get 12?
yes.
That was beautiful.
Upcast it.
And he rolled max.
Wait, that's an upcast with only 1 dice? Is your macro done right?
Oh, I think the 4
Is it not? Isn't it 4 plus 12?
I think it's 4 plus 12, yeah.
So it's 16.
Yeah, it's 4 plus 12. Uh-huh.
Okay.
1 times 1d8 plus 1d8 plus 4. Yeah.
Right.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
And then I'll...
Alright.
Yeah, I'll do another Bardic Inspiration to give Thaddeus the temp HP back.
All right.
I think that's it then.
Wow. Thanks, man. That's beautiful.
No dying.
That's your personal rule.
Basically, yeah.
Takes a step over here.
Okay.
And it's going to swing at Chakolth.
I get a free shot at him if he does.
And it's going to bite Thaddeus as well.
Okay.
So, 21 on you, Chakolth.
That will hit.
You take 11.
Okay.
And then a 23 on you, Kevin.
That'll hit.
And you take 13, so you take 10.
Okay.
So it kind of claws Chakolth in the chest a bit and then sort of bites Thaddeus.
I drop Hex, I guess. I don't want to fucking drop Hex. I'm gonna use my Pearl of Concentration and maintain Hex.
So when I use a reaction, that doesn't interrupt. It's not an interrupt.
What's move? That's a good point. So it starts to move. That triggers your reaction. Your reaction hits him, and does your reaction set his speed to 0?
I think the Umber Hulk attacking is what triggers the reaction, not the movement.
Oh,
Right.
Because he didn't move out of range. Okay.
Right.
It moved, and then it hit. Okay.
When a creature attacks anyone except me, I use a reaction. So he gets his attack before I interrupt.
Yeah, because he moves, and then he hits.
Did you get hit by him?
And then you hit.
By the way, Thaddeus?
I got hit, yeah.
You need to con save for your concentration.
You also need to hit it back.
Right. So I'm going to hit it back. No, I'm not. And I'm going to con save. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
That's fine. So you'll go then, Filthy?
Okay. I'm going to just attack it again. So let's get that started. It's a 16 to hit. So miss, you said. 23 to hit.
Yep.
That will do 13 damage to it, and then I'll hit
So
it.
you drive the glaive into its chest, and it just sort of it seems to seize up and then fall down dead to the floor.
That's it. Fantastic. All right. So we now have to make that decision. I think my bonus action will be to transfer my hex to Jurth. Okay.
So how does describe what happens when that happens?
The energy that was it's not even visible energy, but basically every time I hit the Umber Hulk, there's these flares of necrotic energy, and it's not visible, but I have now moved that from him to Jurth.
So he wouldn't know per se till you
There's
hit
not a
him.
visible thing with that. I feel like when you normally cast hostile magic on someone, they do know, but I don't know about moving it. I could try to look up the
I think that's
wording.
okay. I think because you said it's as you hit them, it would be noticeable.
Okay.
So plus he's not very bright.
Okay.
So you are out of combat.
Okay, Jurth. You didn't do bad. But we weren't supposed to kill this thing. We were only supposed to stop him. So the Abyss has no longer has any use for you.
If one of you gentlemen would like to...
I'd like to start, tending to the corpses of Jurth's allies,
Jurth friend
closing
dead.
their eyes and respecting their.
Jurth friend dead
bodies.
and Jurth have no use. What Jurth do?
We had no hesitation to slaughtering these potentially innocent monks. There's an ogre who bats his eyes at you twice, and suddenly he's your best friend.
Would
Huh?
one of you guys just fucking kill the ogre that's at like 5 life, please? Do you want Sniven to do it?
I got it. I see where Stiv is going with this. Do I need to roll initiative or anything for this? I'm going to attack Jurth.
Sure.
Unbelievable. I'm rolling to leave the party. What should I roll on?
Are you Jurth's new friends?
Oh, don't say that. Oh,
Toddler.
He's gonna say that to you just before you swing.
Do we have... All right, fine. I've already decided I'm swinging. That's fine. All right. There's the first attack. I'm so put off by his pulley.
You can't even hit him.
I
You hesitate so
I'm like,
much. that you miss.
I can't really decide if I'm committing to this swing or not. Do I take another attack? Am I treating this as a turn, or is
That's
this
up to
like
you? Yeah. It's your turn.
up to me? You can still choose wisely. You can still make the correct and moral decision. Fuck that. All right, I'm hitting him again.
That's a hit.
All right, that does 10 slashing and 4 necrotic.
14. Okay. Is anyone else going to join in?
I've got a bonus action still.
Okay.
I'll let the conscious of the party. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Okay. And I will say, Jurth, you weren't good enough. You did bad, Jurth. You did bad.
Oh my god.
Kevin?
This is the last time you will torture innocents and children.
Or one more time.
Will that hit?
That's a miss.
Oh my gosh.
That's a hit. 8. Okay.
Now we're gonna get our ass handed to us by an ogre.
Right.
You can take turns, use either.
Okay. I'll just do vicious mockery.
What do you say to
I was
him?
gonna say. I think this one feels like an important moment.
Jurth, you almost did good, but the abbess is just too disappointed in you.
Breaks his little ogre heart. Do.
Can I
So,
do Fury of the Small also, so that it does an extra 5 damage?
sure. So he hears your words and he just like, you see him drop his club and he just like starts crying and like crutching his mind and then like his head rather, and then he just sort of lolls to the side.
I turned to Tim.
You cried him to death.
I turned to Tim. I said, "You're gonna skin him."
Oh god.
Do I
Yes,
know
sir.
like what's the appropriate trophy from an Umber Hulk?
Yeah, it's mandibles. You could
I would
pick.
like to.
Didn't it-
I would
wasn't it
like
missing
to
its
remove the
mandibles?
Umber Hulk's mandibles and put them in Jurth's armor, and like pat him on the shoulder.
Okay.
Just like tuck them underneath his belt or something.
Yeah, like you're
Sure.
saying, he got the kill, like his trophy.
May he go to Ogre Valhalla with honor, huh?
What does your god say about an ogre who's done evil his entire life, Thaddeus, and then accidentally does good?
Ah, fuck him. He didn't do good.
All right, fuck him indeed.
Snood has never been so upset.
That's all it took. That was the emote that for you guys. Oh my goodness! All right.
He's been holding 17 poor tortured victims in this hellhole for who knows how long, and
Right. Yep.
he's dumb enough to run into a fight we tell him to run into. Fine.
That's right. That's right.
That went so much better than I was expecting it to.
All right, guys. This is probably a very good time, though, to cut the part, get our first section of this session done. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the emotional roller coaster of watching Steve melt down. So thanks for watching. See you soon.